Hello, beautiful people.
Yeah.
What's up? Hi, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the best podcast in the world, in the universe, in our lifetime, the Receipt Podcast. It's your girl, Tolly T.
And just call me Audrey.
Ow. First things first.
I'm the realist. So go on.
We sure are. Wycliffe and Lauryn Hill had a concert the other night.
Ain't nobody tell me.
When I tell you, I had absolutely no idea.
Same.
I didn't see a poster. I didn't see an ad. What's going on? Why are we not knowing this?
I never know when concerts happen. I only know when people are there.
Why would I not want to hear just because she dances or it don't make her a ho-ho? Just want to dance disco. We're going to heal to make go. Call up my mother, tell me no with a stripper, yo. Why would I not want to hear that?
Yeah, that was a banger.
Why have I not been told about that? True, I did say I'll never go to another Lauryn concert.
Oh, you've seen her before?
Yeah.
I've never seen her before.
I've seen her before and
Was it bad? Apparently this time she was really good though.
Yeah.
Oh, can she play the songs now?
I don't know if she can yet.
Whoever is holding on to that fucking... let it go, man. That lady has
wicked.
one
How
album.
dare
like,
you?
let it go. That's so wicked.
You are so wicked. But yeah, when I went to go see her perform, she was incredibly late, but I do think that's her thing.
Yeah, she was late this time as well.
Yeah, I think her thing is that like you're going to wait for this greatness. But we waited.
And?
The greatness
The greatness wasn't in the room.
Yeah. And it was such a shame because I absolutely love Lauryn Hill and I love that album. But because she wasn't allowed to perform it properly, it just wasn't.
Nah, ain't it?
Like you'd be going into it and be like, so how you on? She just go, like,
No.
That's not what we asked for.
That ain't it. I want to hear things in their entirety. I cannot lie.
Because her version of You're Just Too Good to Be True, I
love
cannot
that song.
tell you.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's one of my wedding songs.
It's amazing.
I think
that
it
rendition.
is so perfect.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Like, beautiful. So yeah, but yeah, I did not know that. And
Me either. I had no idea until I saw it on socials. Like,
same. I was so
did
annoyed.
not know. I don't know how people find out about concerts unless it's like the big names that it's like a big deal and everyone's like scrambling to get tickets. I never know when shows are happening.
Who have you not seen that you'd like to see? Who have I not seen?
Apart from Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Who would I like to see?
I was going to say, who would be like, that would be a sick performer to see. I've seen quite a few of my wish list. See Miguel. I really want to see Brandy, and Brandy was here a couple of years ago.
I think Brandy would be
she
amazing.
Was so good.
I would like
Brandy
to see her in like an intimate setting.
Yeah, it was in the small O2.
Yeah,
and it was actually really perfect. It was lovely.
Yeah, I would love to see Brandy.
One of my favourite concerts was Snow Allegro.
Oh, okay.
And I've never been to a concert when someone's singing and no one sings along.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a time that she was singing and I was just like, no one's even daring to sing along to this. And it was perfect. But also like the UK crowd is the perfect crowd for concerts.
They always say that, don't they?
So good.
I love watching those videos, on TikTok.
And then everyone sings all together. I'm so proud of us.
They say that like UK crowds are better than American crowds because everyone knows all the words. They know every ad lib and everyone just really like gets busy. So
apparently it's training from school assemblies.
Oh, all that singing
all that singing in school assemblies that we used to do together. Makes sense. I miss me a school assembly.
Yeah, because everybody was in the choir. Like, we had a choir.
Because even if you can't sing, when you are all together singing, it sounds great.
And there's nothing like the sweet sound of children.
Oh my God.
Do you know what I mean? It's like my friend, like, remember back in the day, there used to be a thing where there'd be like a hearty song and then there'd be like a children's choir in the back.
No, did I tell you about, because my niece is in a kids choir, right?
Yeah.
Her school choir. And they do a thing every year, big thing at the O2, where all of the choirs from schools, London schools all come together. And they give a concert.
Oh
Audrey.
my God, that's so cute.
I cried.
That's an experience,
it was honestly probably one of the best nights of my life. So we're at the O2 and everyone's parents and family all around them and all the different school choirs are all there. And they've all trained separately to come and sing together.
Right.
Oh my God.
That must sound like so beautiful. Children singing is very nice. It's one of the sweeter joys of this world.
Have you heard that clip of the kids singing Adele's Easy on Me?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
is it really good?
It makes me cry so much because it's just like a classroom full of kids and it's a bit there go, I was just a child. I was like, you are a child.
But you're still children.
You're such a child. It is so cute. And even speaking of kids, this morning, like a bunch of school kids were on a school trip on my train.
How old are they?
They're like primary school kids.
Oh,
like, do you know the ones that still
cute.
wave at you and smile?
And they have all the chaperones. They have like one at the front, one in the middle, one at the back. And just making sure those little fuckers don't run away.
So cute. I mean, they can't read, but they're adorable children.
It's so cute to look
dumb
at.
Fuckers, but they're so adorable. And it's really nice to watch them experience things for the first time.
Yeah, getting on the tube. I can't, my school would have never.
Did you not go on? We went on school trips on tubes. Actually, that's the guy. We used to go on coaches.
Yeah, we used to go on coaches, but I think they've cut funding for that sort of thing because.
Oh my God, we never went on a train.
I see those groups of school kids all the time, and they be slowing down like everyone's day or whatever. But yeah, we always used to take a coach, honey.
We used to take a coach.
Yeah.
Oh, coach? No.
Yeah, we used to take the coach. Like we would have never gone on the tube.
When you get to school and you see that coach parked
outside, like ready to go, and it's like,
let's
go. Basically, all you do is the register. That's it. You do the register, and they start doing the head and they start doing head counts. And then sometimes they don't even make you take your coat off because we're about to leave.
Go straight away.
Yeah,
and you've already picked who you're going to sit next to. And you and your friend know we're sitting next to each other.
And everybody has packed lunch.
Yes,
everybody has packed lunch that day. There's no school dinners that day. What do they do for the kids that might have forgotten it? Because I weren't thinking about them. Because I always had my packed lunch.
I think I assume that the school provides
they
stuff.
must. Yeah,
I went because like my school was in a very like working class area. It was actually really nice because there was none of us knew he was poorer than any. Like we were all working class people, and the school did a really good job at like covering every. I mean, at the time, we had free school dinners.
Yeah, that part. Yeah.
So there was that, and like, do you know when you have them teachers that are a godsend?
Yeah, the people that they kind of, it's beyond a job for them, isn't it?
Yeah, like they will
really
make a spare sandwich for a kid just in case, or they will be like, there was a kid whose like school uniform used to always stink, and I remember a teacher like getting her school uniform. And it was just like, that's not even a part of your job.
Not at all.
You don't have to do that.
You can't even expense it. You can't expense it.
And back then the teacher would give you a hug if you were upset.
Yeah, they were allowed to. I don't know that they were allowed. I don't know.
I think they have to like say it now.
That's actually mad. Like, they have to like write it down and stuff.
When you go to the staff, till today I want to know what goes on in that staff room.
It goes down in there.
Because the way they used to
swear and
open
smoke
that door a little bit, as if to be like, just open this door. I want to enter the staff room. It's just like, what's in
there? And they'll just be like, who are you looking for?
It's like, it's Miss Watkins in here.
What do you want her for?
Just having her lunch. What do you know her for?
Yeah, it's like, just having her lunch. What do you want? And it would just be like, it was like you'd committed the crime of the century by knocking during their lunch hour, and they would just look at you like a little piece of shit. You're just like,
can't we eat?
She's on lunch, you little hoe. Fuck off, you little fly. No,
but yeah, so like they were really, really adorable. Anyway, what's going on in your life, honey? What's up?
Do you know what's mad? It's so funny. We were speaking about kids, but I saw a post today that said the fertility rates in the UK have dropped. It's going down. So when they say that, it means that less people are having kids, isn't it?
Less people are having children.
Interesting.
Because
I get it.
We can't afford it. Like, what are you on about?
Expensive.
It's fucking expensive. The world is a shit show. The government's not looking after people.
There's wars everywhere.
People actually have to be like, I can't take time off work.
Yeah. You're not looking at fucking paedophiles, bruv, but you're looking at people for parking offences and ticket offences.
I can't take off work to have a you. Like, it's too incredibly expensive. So how did you get to the point you just made? Why did you say that? I
said fertility rates are dropping.
Why did you say paedophile?
Oh, no, because, children, paedophiles.
I'm so confused.
It's actually not funny.
How did we get there?
Yeah, no, it was just another thing to add to the list of the things that are gone to shit.
Okay, I'm so confused. I got a car park. I was like, wait, what? What's happening here?
Paedophiles and parking tickets.
We can't afford it. We can't afford it. It's basically what it is. It's like people like will have a kid and will be like, I'll go back to work. But then their nursery fees is the same price as like working part-time. So what's the point when I'm going to spend all the money and pay my nursery fees? People aren't meeting the people they want to have kids with.
That part. Yeah, I do think a lot of it is more down to women just like taking control of their bodies as well, and like I guess like the femininity coach stuff would say protecting your womb, but I guess like I guess that is what people are doing, and I'm not mad at it. At the end of the day, like having kids is bloody expensive.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I feel like gone are the days where it's like you could just kind of, not that people did it intentionally, but it almost felt like people would have kids and just hope for the best. Do you know what I mean? But I feel like now people are being very intentional.
We're two-faced with the truth, right? We know the truth too much. Like the economy is a shit show, and it's just like it will actually feel an insane thing.
It feels like a mad thing to do. But do you remember there was like that time where it was like all these TV shows about people on benefits and like that whole thing of
they've
like
got 10 kids,
exactly, like how have they got a 7-bedroom house and the person's not working and they're getting 50K.
Gosh, the media knows how to make the poor
was so
the worst people
fucking
in the world.
manipulative.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because it's never that really, like, you know, when you strip it back. But yeah, no, I feel like people are just being very intentional.
And also,
now.
I think people are so aware now. We're so aware that the world doesn't have to be as bad as it is. And I think that's what makes it heartbreaking, because it is. It actually doesn't have to be this bad. We actually don't have to treat each other like this. And I think being aware of the like what's going on in the world kind of makes you realize, I don't want to bring a child into this.
I know someone that is like really torn about whether they want to have children just for that reason alone.
Really?
Like literally, like she's got a great job, husband's got a great job, they own their home, they've done all the holidays, they live a beautiful life. But she's just like, she literally was like, I feel so wicked bringing a child into this world.
Yeah.
It's just so evil. And do you know what? I hear it. I hear it. That's a valid reason. I know it sounds like airy fairy or whatever, but it's actually completely valid.
Look, I'm big on not letting people who don't want to have kids not have kids. Like, it's so funny because I think anytime a woman says, I don't want kids, like, oh, you might change your mind or whatever.
Yeah.
I think if someone doesn't want to have kids, they shouldn't.
Yeah, and I do think
I don't think you should be talked into it.
No, definitely. And I feel like that has also become more normalised, where people are actually like really asking themselves, is this something I want? Can I live without it? And they're just taking their time.
Yeah.
I think people are realising that now, like, you don't have to do it at a young age. You can definitely go on well into your 40s and conceive and blah, blah, blah. So they're kind of putting it off as well. And they're focusing on doing all the things they want to do, whether it would be travel and not settling for shitty partners that are not going to be good, productive like partners. Do you know what I mean? So I think that there's like a middle ground of people that are kind of like, well, I can live without it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Which I think is actually like quite dope. Because before I felt like it was like really binary. It's like you're either gonna be a mum or you're not. Do you know what I mean? And the people that would say no, like, you were frowned upon. Whereas now it's just like, it's not that deep. Yeah. Either way.
Hard agree. Also, kids don't have good PR, man.
No, they don't. They don't. And I blame mums. I mean, I get it, like some of the venting, but it's like, damn,
kids
some of you don't make it sound appealing at all.
They're expensive, they can't read.
Exactly. They take their shit and smear it against.
Like, they just be doing dumb shit.
Yeah, they do mad crackish
things. And sometimes
things.
they'll grow up and like be that awful woman who killed her parents.
Yeah,
like,
can you imagine?
Sorry, that is an extreme, Tolly.
No,
I just wanted to
that woman that did that though.
What was her name?
I've got no idea. It kept on coming up on my socials, but I don't know why I didn't tap into it, because it is quite something that
So there is this woman, this British woman, who basically the police go into her home because they're
Amanda's messaging us now.
They're like suspicious that they haven't heard. Like, I think the GP was to be like, hey, like, these people have not like caught up with appointments, they haven't been around, like, go check up on it. So anyway, eventually the police go to this woman's house and they're like, I think they go to like go arrest her, whatever. And Audrey, she's the calmest woman to ever be arrested in the world. Like, as in like so calm, face is like whatever. And then there's a point she's like to the police officer, she was like, cheer up, you found the bad guy.
That is very sadistic.
And she
That's
is,
really
like literally, she just looks like this, like, it's this really weird thing of like, the person who the media tries to convince us can never be a villain. But we've seen so many villains that look like her. Let's stop acting like Luce Letby look like her. Many villains look like her, this small, petite, blonde, white woman sort of thing. And then they're like, where are they? And then I think she says that her dad is... She's put her dad's dead body somewhere. And then like, what about your mum? She was like, well, that's a bit more complicated. She's at the back of the wardrobe. And it's
she's talking like this is a jumper that you're trying to find.
Someone said to her, hey, babe, where is the...
What was that
scissors?
sweater you borrowed?
Yeah. She's like, oh, if you go to the left of the... And literally, she just says it that calmly. And then she's like, yeah, so she like poisoned her dad.
Why? What did they do?
She wanted money.
Damn it, man.
Yeah. Like, it was a money thing. Audrey, please.
No, but it's all linked.
Please, no, it's not linked.
People will do
things. I'm not letting you get that off. No.
That's mad. Money. So they weren't even bad parents.
So not according to what she said, anything about that in any way, shape or form. It's kind of like, so she poisoned her dad like the night before. She said like, he didn't drink loads of it. He had about 2 cups. In the morning, he'd like woke up. And
like it was medication.
So calmly. And like, in the morning I I got up about half an hour earlier. So I went to go check and he was dead. And then with my mum, I got a hammer. She was like, yeah, I know, a hammer. Yeah. So she
God, like my worst
was
fear.
like hammering her mum.
My God.
And then she was like,
God,
stabbed her. And then she was like, yeah, then I just stabbed her. And she's like wrapped them up loads. She's lived in that house with their dead body for 4 years.
Yeah, that's someone that's obviously deranged, isn't it?
She's killed them in 2020. 2020, she killed them. Told everybody else that they travelled abroad to get away from COVID. She's got siblings.
No, you can't just murk my parents. I'm so sorry.
Like, I'm so sorry. What do you mean you've killed mum? Are you mad? And told her siblings kind of like, oh, they don't want to talk to you.
And the siblings didn't want to like follow up? Or...
She made them feel like their parents didn't want to chat to them.
Oh.
And that they will send like occasional postcards. She'll send postcards from her parents being like away. And like was just spending all their pension and like gambling and like living a... My thing is...
If I received a postcard, I would know someone was
No.
up.
No. The last thing my mum will ever send me is a postcard.
If I received that, I'll be like, yeah, something ain't right.
Like something ain't right, go and check my mother. My mum will never send me a postcard. Have you ever sent a postcard in your life?
No.
But
I remember when they were more of a thing.
When it was a thing. I'd like go on holiday and buy one.
But I've received them. I've never sent them. Like my friend, bless my friend from back in the day, she always used to like go on holiday, like without fail, every year with her family. She was rich. She would always send me a postcard.
Oh, that's
like in the summer holidays, but I'd never sent one.
Yeah, I've never sent a postcard either, actually. Yeah, I'll see when I get back in.
Yeah, exactly.
I do remember during summer holidays randomly like emailing my friends.
Yeah.
Do you remember that when emails became a thing and we just used to email each other?
No, I didn't have emails.
Oh my God, me and my friends used to email each other as a form of contact. And then when we got full-time jobs, we just used to chat all day emailing. And then we felt really like grown up. I'll give you my work email.
Yeah, email was like...
And then we'll chat via the work email. But yeah, this woman was it was mad because the way she was so calm, she was like the perfect candidate for like a true crime podcast. And you know that I think that true crime is going to go to a very sadistic place where like I feel like someone's going to perform a crime just so they can do a podcast about it. Because I think it's getting a bit far. It's getting
a bit much. Because I do think we're in a way, like I'm always funny about that. And I think when we talked about like I think Dharma, like you know like how like sometimes we kind of like not idolize but we almost pedestalize people that have done really evil things.
Yeah.
I think it's because it feels so wild, like it's almost like it feels fiction. Do you know what I mean? So in a way they almost become caricatures, but these are actual
things
people
that happened,
and it's like when you almost not glorify it, but they become celebrities in a weird way.
Though. It's like Ted Bundy. It's like his name.
Yeah, exactly. Like people like use his name like culturally as a reference for like murder and shit. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like they're famous killers. Like, and even the two words together just sounds fucked up. Do you know what I mean? Like famous, notorious killers, blah, blah, blah. Like they're kind of like a part of history, but not in a way in which like they're shamed for it. It's almost like what's it, like infamous kind
What's
of.
always got me is that it's the weird people the women that start writing them letters.
Yeah, and it happens. And I think even Lucy Letby has got fans as well. Like male fans that like write to her and stuff.
Them letters saying,
like,
hey, how are you?
All those people need to be locked up. Like all of those people need, like too. I'm so sorry. I know this might sound problematic, but I think they need to bring back mental homes. Like, I know they closed a lot of them down, but they need to run those back. And people like that, they need to be put in there. Because you are severely deranged.
Yeah, you're not all right.
Like, you're not okay if you have, like, formed a relationship in your head or you've built some sort of, like, weird fantasy off of someone that has done such evil.
I always find things really... because there's a conversation that people talk about again in all of this kind of, like, famous murderers and people who do things, and especially, like, with this woman. Because I remember watching this woman's... interview, it was like Sky News, and instantly I was just like, she's got mental health issues. But when is it that someone is, it's just not mental health issues, they're just evil. Because I don't, the thing is, it's actually, so weird.
People
walk in a comment saying she had mental health issues. I was like, I don't know if she
does.
But
the thing is, it's mad. Yeah, but that's the thing. I do think that I see that perspective in a weird way because I don't think that it's like, again, for lack of a better phrase, normal to be that like, stoic about something evil that you've just done.
To make it easier for ourselves
to digest.
We cannot fathom that someone is just evil.
It could very much be a defense mechanism.
So we have to be like, they've got mental health issues. Like we can't fathom that this person is actually just an awful person.
That's why I wanted to like know about the history with her parents, because take the Menendez brothers, for example, their claims of abuse and all the rest of it, and like even Gypsy Rose, like those are people. It's like, okay,
it's like they've been.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get it.
It's bad they killed their parent, but
exactly. Obviously, murder's murder, but bro, I hear it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But this one, where it appears like nothing's happened, because I don't even believe that she did it just for the money. I think the money was like a byproduct of like what she got out of it. There's obviously something severely wrong with you to just wake up one day and decide that you want to kill your parents.
But why don't you think about your conscience after it? Audrey, I have stole.
Yeah, people's things are different.
Before. I'll be honest with you, I have stole. And I mean like a packet of crisps. Not intentionally a lot of the time in my adult life. But you know, I think about it, I'm like,
Yeah.
you idiot.
It's like I've been
Like,
like,
you're
oh
so
my God,
dumb.
can you imagine if I got caught and I got arrested? And then what if I got arrested and then they threw me in there for some
Exactly.
other crime that I didn't do? And like, you just think of the worst case outcomes.
I get scared
Yeah.
of being accused of something I didn't do.
Yeah,
like, I
same.
think that's a fear
It
of
hasn't
mine.
even happened. Like, what if I'm in the wrong place at the wrong time one day?
What if I accidentally hit someone and they die? Like, what if I had a car accident? Blah, 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 blah. I start thinking of all these things. Like, my conscience cannot take it.
And that's something that I think of so heavily to the point where, like, when I'm driving, I'm such a careful driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I'm so careful because I don't do the road rage thing, because in my mind, I'm like, this could just escalate to something that it doesn't need to escalate. Like, I'm not the kind of person that's going to be fighting for space in a lane. Fucking go. I don't give a shit. Like, you're one car, go, because next thing we've collided. Next thing you know,
thing's a
it's
big
been a
problem.
fight.
Yeah,
Next thing you know,
yeah.
someone gets punched and I'm just like, no,
I'll never
I
forget
think that far ahead.
the last time I did road rage, and it was like, this guy was like, just being a nuisance. And I was like, what's your fucking problem?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
blah, blah, blah. He drove past me, slowed down and went, I'll fucking kill you.
See?
The
That's what I'm saying. Fuck with the wrong one.
Oh,
You don't know who's on that
fear
road.
that went through my body. And the thing is, that man meant it.
Yeah, he really did.
He
No
slowed down,
offense.
stopped, the wine, then he was like, I'll fucking kill you.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Do you know,
There's deranged people out there.
I
Shall we
drove for
say?
like 5 minutes.
Just let that man
And
go.
my heart was just like beat because I was like, no,
That's scary.
that
That's
man meant
a
that
whole
shit.
ass threat to your life. What?
Like,
Yeah.
the thing is, I think it's really funny to think you're mad, but someone's madder.
Always.
Like, always remember that.
There's always someone crazy. There's always someone with a lot less to lose. There's always someone whose anger will always get the better of them.
Yeah.
And it's just like, obviously there's certain things you can't avoid, like, of course, but the things that I can avoid, I try to avoid it because I really do think that far ahead about scenarios. But I don't know whether, like, this whole evil versus mental health thing, I don't know. I feel like the two are interlinked somewhere.
Because my sister used to
I've
work
got no
in
idea.
a prison, and it was a prison for people who have committed crimes, but it was based on their mental health issues.
Okay. Yeah, let's start separating.
So they've
people
had like a history of mental health, committed a crime, and then they're now in jail sort of thing. And it was really interesting because I was like, how do they decide that that was a mental health thing, or if they're just evil?
Yeah. I guess if they've got like
Or are we saying
records-
that all levels of evilness is a form of mental health? Like, isn't
Yeah. I don't think so. I definitely believe that there are some people that are just evil.
wicked?
It's
Like
because like
sadistic people.
because I always think like even with like men, I don't know, it's really tricky and I don't want to get it wrong because it's so sensitive.
And when I say mental health, I'm not trying to like I'm aware that we are all
yeah.
got
We all have
mental health,
health.
except like mental health issues or can't control certain things or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just
Because I'm really like, sometimes I feel funny about that whole thing because I'm just like, no, there are people that have got severe mental health issues that are not evil. Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
And they wouldn't even
And it's not an
hurt
evil thing,
and
exactly.
they
It's
wouldn't
not
hurt
evil
a
thing
fly.
in any
Like
way, shape, or
those
form.
things don't even cross their mind. So sometimes I'm like, I don't want to, that's why I don't want to just give them the out of being like, oh, well, you know, you did this really fucked up evil thing. Mental health straight away, because no, then I feel like it's kind of lumping everybody in the same
and
box.
it's the same thing as like a lot of like when I was listening to what is that podcast? Just Like Boys or Boys Like Me?
Oh,
or something
Boys Like
that.
Us.
Boys Like Us. And it was really interesting because they were talking about inceldom and blah, blah, blah. I spoke about all of this. And they were just saying how inceldom is often linked with autism. And it's now become a thing where they just link people with it automatically. And the person was trying to be like, that's not true.
Yeah,
it's not
yeah,
everyone
yeah,
that's like someone that's autistic, sorry.
Yeah.
Is an
It's an
incel.
incel.
Like
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
equate to the other sort of thing. And I just find that like the ruling of stuff really, really interesting. Yet nobody's called me to do jury duty.
Same.
I want to do it.
Same. Yeah.
And also I think it is fascinating that that's still how juries are picked.
Yeah, just like random
Just
people from the public.
random people. Like I think it is fascinating that we just give this role to a random person.
As if to say, just because you're a regular member of the public, you don't have bias. Like, there's. But
it's so interesting to me, especially when you watch them old school documentaries, and it's just like they're paid off people in the jury. Yeah. Do you know they threaten people in the jury? Like when you watch things about like I think it was the Miami like mafia drug lord place. They were paying them off and deading them out. Like it's like if you don't make sure this person's free, you're done.
I remember.
Actually, I don't want the jury duty. I don't want them.
Yeah, that's
actually allow
so much push.
me.
That's like even with the OJ case. I remember they were like really conscious about making sure that the jury was like mixed.
Yeah,
because because racism was so rife in LA them times, innit? And they didn't want it to be biased.
My friend who lives in America, she got called for jury duty. Oh wait, I think a friend was telling me about the story, but the case was something about a police officer doing something.
Oh God.
So when she said, she was like, I hate the police. Like, this doesn't make sense for me to do this thing. Like, my bias is going to be. I would have still done it.
Guilty.
Get that police officer in jail. He did that shit. And so I think if you have a bias, you can be like, hey, I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
I hate this thing.
Yeah.
My bias is going to lean towards thingy. But yeah, I don't trust myself to be Jewish service. Actually, don't call me.
I don't think I'll be good at that sort of thing.
Yeah,
so they shouldn't really run my name because I don't know. I don't think I could be beneficial. Maybe in like a small, like, I don't know. You know, like them cases that Judge Judy has.
Okay, can I ask you them Judge Judy and them television judges?
Judge Ringer.
Judge Ringer.
All them man there.
Are they real judges? Or it's just a person in an outfit?
I think they're people in law. I don't know that they're actual judges though. I don't even know if those are real courts. I don't even know if they're real courts.
Why is this on telly? No, why is this allowed to be done?
I think Judge Judy is actually a real judge.
Is she?
She's the OG. I don't know that people were doing that style of TV before her. But the other ones, there's that black woman. No, but there's
another
like black woman.
With the short hair.
Yeah, but I don't think she is a judge because I remember back in the day, she used to be like the expert on Ricky Lake.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she used to be the expert on Ricky Lake. And I think her name is also Ricky, actually.
No, that's not. What's the Ricky Lake song?
Go Ricky.
Oh, Go Ricky. I love Ricky Lake.
Yeah, Ricky Lake. Sometimes I still watch the old ones on YouTube.
Where'd you find them
But it's on YouTube. But the thing
really?
is, when you watch it back now, they seem really fake.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I hate that for me. I almost stopped watching. I
can't believe how dumb we were.
Because I'm like, I can't believe we actually watched that shit and believed it.
I believed that someone called their best friend to come on TV and tell them to be like, I'm sleeping with
your husband. Yeah.
Like, I actually believed, I'm like, oh my God, this evil woman.
Exactly.
I was like, but in what world?
Exactly. Now you're watching it and you know that it's all fake. It's all like, and I remember Jerry Springer in particular.
Maury wasn't fake though, was
it? I don't think Maury actually was because paternity tests are quite expensive. So
yeah,
I do think, because Maury actually used to do different topics. But then I think what happened was the paternity ones were so popular that it eventually just basically became paternity.
The paternity ones and the bad kids going to camp.
Oh my God. Those are my favourite ones. And
do you know the kid will just be sleeping and
the kid will be in the background like...
yeah, fuck my mum.
Like, you can't hear them, but they're just like... And the mum is just like, Maury, I've tried everything. I have tried everything. I go to work every single day. I get home. This girl ain't done nothing. I come home and there's men in my house, Maury. There are men that are 25 years old. She is 12 years old, Maury. She is having sex. I have found condoms. I don't know what to do. And when the child comes out, she's like, fuck you. She's like, fuck you. You ain't gotta tell me nothing, man. Let's take it outside, bitch. Let's take it outside, bitch. Yeah, I've been fucking niggas that so what? My mama ain't gonna do nothing about it, ho. You ain't gonna do nothing about it. I be getting my back cracked. Somebody from 12 years old and my boyfriend's 25. And yes, so what? I beat my mama up. My mama told me to go do my homework and I fucked that bitch up. So what? Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. All y'all hoes, you ain't even got jobs in the audience and shit. Shut up. Boo yourself, man. Boo yourself. And you remember the boot camp ones? And but they don't have the drill sergeant yet. Oh my God. My mama can't tell me shit. I'll do what I motherfucking want. So what? I'm 12 years old. My boyfriend's 25. I've been pregnant 5 times, ho. And the mom's like, Maury, this is what I have to deal with every day. No, it's so bad. That was so bad. That. Oh my God, I actually can't breathe. Okay, my throat, I need to stop. Stop. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, compose. And then do you remember the drill sergeant will be like, who do you think you're talking to? You talking to your mama? You think you're talking to your mama that way? You're gonna come with me to boot camp. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna motherfucking learn today. And then they're just like, and then they calm down and they're like, yeah. So what? Oh my God.
2 minutes. Stop talking for 2 minutes, please. I swear down, please.
Apologize to your mama,
please.
Oh my God. And then Maury Rory's just like, Crystal-Anne, do you think it's okay to talk to your mother that way?
Please.
Oh my God, no.
Give me
Talk
a
shows
fucking
was
break,
so
please.
fucked back in the day. It was so funny. Anyway.
I actually can't get
How did we
myself
get
together.
here?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Oh, we talked about the judges.
The judges.
And that lady
what?
was on Ricky Lake.
Okay.
And then we talked about Ricky Lake and then we went on a
Okay.
tangent. But yeah, I feel like a fool because a lot of that had to be fake, right?
Do you think, I don't think the kids ones were fake though. They were good actors, them kids were.
No, they were definitely.
I believed
children.
it.
Yeah.
And then suddenly they'll come back and they've been shaped up.
Because the thing is, I used to work at Trisha Goddard.
Did you?
Yeah,
What did you do there?
back in the day, and it was so far I couldn't do that job, but they were based in Maidstone. So I used to be the person that took the calls for people that wanted to come in. So I do know that some of them are real. I mean, I can't actually speak to British shows being fake or not, but when I worked at Trisha, people would call up and then I'd have to like filter the calls and like take down their details and get back to the producer to be like, oh, this is their storyline. And well, this is what they're having issues with or whatever. I remember someone called up and they were like, she's fucking my dad.
Oh God.
And then I was like, oh my God, someone's screaming saying they're fucking my dad. They're fucking my dad. And then the
It was,
producer was like,
perfect.
take their number right now. Take their number. We're going to call them back immediately, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I don't know.
But Trisha's show was a bit boring, wasn't it?
It was kind of,
like
it wasn't
scandal,
salacious.
It wasn't
no.
salacious enough.
Jeremy Carr was a hot mess.
Oh yeah.
That was a hot
Do you remember
mess.
that perfect line? Because I love my...
What was that?
Do you remember what was like? What was that? It was like, because I love the drugs more than I love my kids at the moment.
That was honestly...
That was
honestly,
you know what? Sometimes you be loving the
do you know
drugs more
what?
than the
No,
kids.
fair.
Fuck them kids and
Fair.
fuck you too.
Fair. At least he was honest. At least he kept it real because shit, that high.
That's why I want to get a lie detector done. I really want someone to come here. We do a Patreon. We'll get like wired up.
That's
So I
another
wanna
one
know
that
if
they
they're true
loved.
or not.
Patreon. I mean, lie detector
Jeremy
test.
Kyle, yeah.
They love a lie
I
detector test. Where
desperately want to know if
yeah,
that thing is
same.
true.
So are you gonna lie and see if it picks up on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because I think I'm a good liar.
I think because they say it's all about your
Heartbeat.
heartbeat
blah,
and stuff
blah,
like that. So
blah.
basically,
Yeah.
if you're calm, then
I'll just be calm and lie.
I'm gonna tell 2 truths and 1 lie and see.
Play now. Tell me 2 truths and 1 lie.
Okay, 2 truths. I went to the I don't even know what you call it. Like it's like I'm going to say Champions League because I don't know what the actual terminology is.
Okay.
I went to the terminology.
Okay.
I went to the Champions League for girls hockey
Okay.
in year 9.
Okay.
I worked at Krispy Kreme for 1 day
Mm-hmm.
and I I'm trying to think of all the crazy things that I've done.
The thing is, you've lived such a colourful life.
Exactly.
Any of this could be true.
And I was nearly previously engaged.
You was never previously engaged. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't never been previously engaged.
Yeah, that was the lie.
That is the lie.
That is the lie. That's true.
That
I've
is
never
the
come
lie.
close to getting engaged before.
Until you
Until
were
I-
engaged.
until
Yeah.
I- yeah,
There was
until I
no
was.
near misses or
Yeah,
anything like that.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry.
So
I'm
we'll
still
see.
like getting myself together.
Yeah, them talk shows, they were a hot mess.
It was television was just
No, television was
stupid then.
so, because even the other day, well, not the other day, but on the TikTok, it came up with like some modelling shows. Remember the modelling era?
Yeah,
so there was like Britain's Next Top Model and blah, blah, blah. But there was another British one. I think it was called The Face.
Yes, I remember.
Do you remember
the
it?
Face. I do, yeah.
And then I don't even know who these judges were, but there was some girl and she was like tall, like quite like lanky looking. And the thing is, it was like, the judges were like, what makes you think you've got what it takes to be a model?
Yeah.
And it was like really quite harsh. And the girl was like, why not? Tell me why not? And then the woman was like, look at you. What part of you thinks you can be a model? And she was like, actually, I believe I can. And then she was just like, you tell me what about me can't be a successful model? And she was like, everything. She was like, your hair, your body, the way you're dressed, like proper going in. And I was thinking, yeah, people, that used to actually happen casually on
I would
TV.
launch over that thing, you know. that table that you think is keeping you safe,
bro,
I will launch over that
people
table.
Actually used to say things like that to people's faces
like that,
on TV, and whether or not it was all like production or you know they were acting or whatever, I don't know.
But
that
I
they were.
think the people who were customers are part of the act. The judges might have known that,
they
like,
might have known that they have to amp it up.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. I don't think the person they're insulting know that they're part of this act. They just like, not. Why is everyone being so horrible to me? I think that's like massively a big thing. Like for sure.
Yeah, man.
But what else did we come in to talk about? I can't even remember now. You know, you have thrown.
Oh no, there was another thing. So the other day, Nadia came over, and it was funny because usually if I have friends over, Nick's like not usually there, but this time he was just there, and we were just all hanging out, which is like so rare, but we were all hanging out, and we were watching that Pop the Balloon thing.
I hate that show,
and it is really bad. Like it is really lowbrow TV. Yeah. Like it really is in the
woman who's created it's done really well. I think she's been signed.
Yeah, because now it's like everywhere, and there's all these different franchises. No, it's in Nigeria. The Nigerian one is so funny, but it's in Nigeria. It's like they're everywhere. Yeah. Like there's versions of it like globally, but I don't know that it's like.
It's basically Take Me Out.
It's basically Take Me Out, but without the theatrics and without the like lights.
Yeah,
and without the like the
and
studio.
with more insults.
Yeah, and with more insults, and they just pop balloons. So basically, what happens is there's like either a row of men or a row of women, and then there's like the main candidate, and they have to keep their balloons unpopped if they like the look of the person, if they like what they've got to say. Anyway, all of that to say, so one of the women, she was actually picking. So there was a line of guys, and then. They hadn't picked, no one had popped at the first stage. So I guess they liked the look of her. When she kind of started talking, and as she was talking, they started popping.
Okay, yeah.
So they asked the guy, like, there was one guy, you can just tell he fucking hates women. You know when you can just tell, it's like, well, sir,
he came on that show too.
Yeah,
like,
you came on that show to do up bravado.
Yeah.
And the thing is, as soon as he said it, I was like, he said he's got a podcast. You can just tell straight away. Like you knew, before he opened his mouth to say it, I knew he had a podcast, and you just know the content of that podcast. But he was just trying to act as if he didn't want to be there. And it's like, sir, no one forced you to be on the show. Like you're here willingly, so have a fucking good time. Anyway, so one of the things that she had said was that, she's a successful woman. She's looking for a guy that's successful. She's looking for someone who is looking for a long-term relationship, someone who also wants to have a family, preferably someone who doesn't have children, but if they do, like, she's open to it so long as they're over the age of 5. She said that, she feels like she brings a lot to a relationship because she's very giving and loving and kind, and she'll hold her man down. But one of her, like, non-negotiables is that she must be showered with gifts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was... Yeah. And so then, so then pop. Like people started popping left, right and centre. So then we basically started having a debate because I was like, the whole gift thing, I don't think it's wrong to like gifts. And I get that you want to be upfront, but I do still think there are certain things that just sound tasteless when you say it out loud.
Why is that tasteless?
Because I see why, and not to take up for men, but I see why, because even if it was the other way around, say for women, the thing is gifts. Yeah, but say if the shoe was on the other foot, the guy's thing was getting head, and he said that in his list of requirements, that would turn me off, and I would absolutely pop my balloon, because if we're in a relationship, I'm gonna know that head is your thing, because there's just one of the things that will just naturally come out. But I do think that there are some things that shouldn't be said out loud, because it's never going to sound, and I get that it's honest. Like, I will give you the fact that you're being brutally honest and you're being really transparent about what you want. But I just think that there is certain things that you will say, that you can say, that can just make you look a certain type of way.
I think if it was that taboo, it wouldn't be on the list of acts of love or...
I think people are weaponizing that.
Like, it wouldn't be on the... we can talk about that. I do think so as well. But I don't think it's equivalent to head. I think it's like, if it wasn't like a...
But it's a thing you like.
Because I think if someone's just like, hey, I like time. I like spending a lot of time with you.
But time is very... She said, shower me with gifts.
But she didn't say expensive gifts. It was just like you went to the shop and you saw a chocolate bar. You bought me a chocolate bar.
But cute. People will minimize it, and they will say that because deep down they know it sounds mad. Because when people start to question you, to be like, shower you... And again, there's nothing wrong with liking it. But I do think that... We've lost the art of discovering things that people like in relationships, because people are always saying their things all the time. And I do think that, like, the fundamentals, shout them from the rooftops. Like, you must, like, meet me where I am financially. You must, want to be a good dad. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with those things. But I think that the things that are a little bit more like...
What if that's her fundamental? She, like, for her to say a breaking point for me is like...
Well, then I think that you're shallow. Sorry. If that is a non-negotiable for you, like that someone must shower you with gifts, then I do think you're shallow, and I can see why a guy would pop his balloon. And that was the debate that we were having. And I was kind of like...
Nadia is a gift girl.
Yeah. And Nadia was like, oh, I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah, I didn't think she would.
And again, at its essence, there is nothing wrong with liking things and liking being shallow. There's nothing wrong with it. My whole thing is like saying it and putting it up there with really important things like, you must be a good father. Do you know what I mean? So I want to discover things about people, and I want to know that you're the kind of person that likes gifts, because maybe you bring that out of me. Do you know what I mean? But I can just see why that would be tasteless to say that out loud.
I don't think a person who aims to make you happy will see that as something tasteless. Here are the things that I like that are going to make me happy. Here are the things that I enjoy, and one of them includes being gifted with stuff. It's not like a thing for me. I'm putting up for this girl. I don't think it's tasteless. I think it's just kind of teaching someone to be like, I think it's because you don't regard that thing as a thing that's like worth. You don't regard it as a non-negotiable.
I don't, at all. I don't, it's not though.
For her.
No, but it shouldn't be. Like, that is, like, I don't know.
For her.
I just think that's really ridiculous, because the thing is, I just feel, and I get it, in this situation, it's very specific because you don't know these people. Do you know what I mean? So I guess, like, you're putting it out there.
The thing is that, like, if you're not going to do that, pop your balloon. In that moment, I actually want you to pop your balloon.
Yeah,
because I want you to know that, hey, I require this thing. If you don't see it as important,
but the thing is,
take me off the list.
I don't think it's that they wouldn't necessarily do it. I think that there's something about saying it that makes people think you're a certain type of way.
I think that, because I think liking things and wanting gifts we've seen it as a shallow thing. It's been marketed as like relatively quite shallow, because it's like, if everything else is going well, why do you require someone to always buy you stuff, blah, 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 blah. And I think that's where you get the notion from. I think if she said her non-negotiable is someone who calls her beautiful, or she likes to be told that she's beautiful. Yeah, I don't think you said there's anything wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's because your partner should validate you, and your partner should do those things.
Ultimately, that's just words of validation. That's just words of affirmation. But it's because you don't value gift giving as a reason why you should love someone. Yeah. Or why you should feel loved, sorry.
Yeah, I don't see how receiving gifts is going to make or break your relationship or strengthen it in any way. Again, this is probably
because
it's just my thing.
Yeah. And I think the same as you, by the way.
Yeah, I just really don't. Like, I just find it mad that you would go, I don't know, I just find it mad that you would put that in the same sort of box as the things that are actually going to strengthen the relationship.
And the reason why I don't care is because I like giving people gifts. It's actually like, I actually really enjoy it. Like, I don't know about it, especially when it's a well thought after gift.
Yeah.
But I know there are times that I give a gift to mask not showing up. I know it's also very easy.
Yeah.
Like, if I feel like, I haven't really been around my nieces and nephews and I haven't spent time with them, just buy them something.
Yeah.
Especially the children, I was like, they'll be all right with it, sort of thing. So I know, depending on my intention, I know it can be quite like an
meaningless.
Easy, like, take it. Which is why I don't really value it, because I think sometimes it can be like, okay, I fucked up, I'm gonna take this then. Yeah. So
no, 100%. But I was just like, that's such a weird thing to say. Again, like, the reason why I likened it to men saying the head thing is because they're not the same, but they're the same, if that makes sense, in the sense of like, you're outwardly saying something that you like, that you desire.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? One sounds more crude because it's sexual and the other one doesn't.
But if someone says
essentially that's someone being honest about something that they like. And if a guy was like, yeah, I'm looking for a wife that's this, that, but you must also enjoy sucking my dick, I'll just be like, pop. Because I just think,
because it sounds
silly.
But also, it's actually valid. If you're in a relationship with someone and someone's like, hey, I don't give head, and the person's like, I'm so sorry about that.
Exactly.
I'm not willing participant if you don't give
head. It's
valid,
valid, but I just think we're in a place now where people are just saying their things too much now, to the point where it's like people are throwing in things that are just not, because I think the conversation should always be ongoing about like what makes a good partner. Like, I'll never really have an issue with that.
Do you know why I'm actually done with that conversation?
But even that.
It's too individual.
Yeah, it's too individual,
exactly.
Man. It's too subjective.
Obviously, outside of the general be kind, be nice, it's what will make a perfect partner for you. It's so funny. So two, back to back, this happened as well. Two guys who were on my dick, back to back, have got married. Like, as in one weekend and the next, I was like, what's this? Like, I was just like, that's mad sort of thing. And I remember at the time, I just wasn't on it. And I was just like, no, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, look, that could have been you. You could have been married or something. And I was like, well, they weren't, you didn't like them.
Exactly.
Like I said, they weren't for you, but they were perfect.
They might have been, they were on paper people.
I don't even know on paper people.
And then there's your person.
Some people, even on paper, it's just not for you.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Like, regardless of like whatever, it's just not for you. They're not bad people, whatever. And I think it's too individual for us to keep talking as if it's a linear thing. And here is what somebody has to be in order to be a good thing. There's a woman recently on TikTok where she was filming her husband like making food, like he cooks or whatever. And some of the comments were like, "There's a woman out there who'll treat him good, who'll treat him better."
There's a woman out there that will do that for him. Yeah, I saw that.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. But even the reverse, I've seen the reverse of like, there's some woman that she shows herself making her husband's like meals for work every day. And it's like, people are in the comments like, damn, like you've got time, boy, like blah, blah, blah. Like he's probably out there cheating on you anyway, like projecting all their negativity onto this particular person. And again, it's like, I mean, I'm not in that person's house, but I would assume that might be her love language. Do you know what I mean? I would assume that like she feels like her husband, because at the end of the day, this is someone she's married to. So clearly if she's doing these things, I mean, I don't know. If she wants to do that.
Language, even if she hates cooking, if in their household,
she wants to do that, or she just wants to do that for her man.
I'm sorry, but I think there's certain dynamics that nobody wants to say out loud because it sounds mad, because it's like, oh, you're being traditionalist, blah, blah, blah. Some households run like that.
Yeah.
Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, exactly. So long as no one's being forced or coerced, like there are some people that genuinely just enjoy doing that, and they would probably do that for themselves.
There are also some people who don't enjoy doing it, but they just know that's their role in this house.
Yeah, exactly.
And I know it might sound mad or whatever, they actually fucking hate. I've got married friends who fucking hate cooking.
But you just know that the house has to eat.
That's what I do in this house. Isn't like that's one of the things I do here, and I might hate it, might not enjoy it as much, but he can't do it or he's not good at it. And also that's not their hill. That's not their like, I'm going on. This kind of like, here's a way to be a good partner. Here's this. Here's how to find a man. Leave us alone.
And the reason why I don't like it is because I do think that people now like say things that I don't even know if they're truly true to them. Do you know what I mean? Which is why the gifting thing, like, not rubbed me up the wrong way, but that's why we had a bit of a debate about it, because I was like, are you just saying it now because of the world we live in, where we constantly are bombarded with people being like gifted things and like they're constantly getting things. So now you feel like, because you're seeing it all the time, you have to add it to your list, because if any guy that you're going to be with, he must know that you two want these things. Whereas like, would you have been bothered about it if it wasn't always in your face? Like, is it truly something that you've always wanted? Or is it because you're trying to mimic like what you see other people live in? And I just would really love for people to just know themselves and know what they truly
remember that term,
value.
Mimic desire, where it's like a lot of people don't actually know what it is that they desire. They just mimic what other people are doing. Like, what is it that you actually want, aside from what it is like you saw someone else do it, looks like it felt good for them. Hey, I must want that too.
Exactly. And you may want it, but you might not. Like, just be open to that. And I know that there's definitely a bigger conversation to be had about like women and like how much women contribute to a relationship and what their ROI is. And I'm not denying that at all. Like, I know that women put a lot of labor into their relationships, and there's not always equity. I get it. I think that's a separate conversation, but there is like space for people just doing things because they actually want to. And I don't think we should negate those people or like shame them, because I see so much of that. And I don't know, I do think it's kind of weird to like make content based on here's what I make for my man. But again, like
people are watching it. That's why she's making it.
Who am I to decide, like, you know,
as long as you got the recipe, I get
she actually low-key does. Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, I just feel like people are just up in people's comments just projecting their shit. And it's just like, not everybody,
I think,
wants to live to your standards.
There should be like, do you know in some countries there's like environmental day, which is like the day that everybody goes and cleans the environment or whatever. I think we should like universally have a day where it's like, it's no social media day.
No, honestly, we need it.
Just like,
but they should, all the platforms should be not work.
The first Tuesday of every month.
Yeah, I really think. And the thing is, that's very doable, you know.
Social media. Because there's a whole thing. Do you see Ari
Fletcher?
Lennox.
Oh, sorry. So you see where my mind's in the car.
The singer who's done a whole thing, goes like, she did a post.
She looks amazing as well.
And blah, 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 blah. And, you know, she realised that she depends on it too much. It's too much validation. Like, she's always in and out of it. She's addicted to it, sort of thing. And it was like, it made a really interesting thing, because it was just like, for music promotion, right now, it's kind of necessary.
Yeah, to be honest, I wouldn't even know she had any music if it wasn't for socials.
Like, it's actually very, very necessary. But also there's this whole thing of the like, but it's affecting her mental health. And also, I think nobody wants to admit it, but like, it bothers us more than we think we do.
What, social?
Like a lot of us are more addicted to social media than what we think we are.
I think we all are, but I think it's because of the thing where
right.
we're all in it together. No one pays it any mind.
It's actually
but
not
we
right
are
how
all
we
actually
wake up
very
and
messed
it's the
up from it.
first thing we grab.
Sometimes it's not even. Sometimes at night.
Like I recommend do you know sometimes you just wake up from a quick sleep and you're not awake. You just know your eyes open and you're turning around. Sometimes I grab my phone and I'm like, what the fuck
that's me every day. Like I can admit I'm very much addicted. Like it's very much affected and that's why, like I always say, I think I'm on the spectrum, yeah. I don't know if I'm actually on the spectrum or if my mind is so foggy from social media, from just constant visuals and constantly looking at images and constantly and someone tweeted, and this is why I love when people tweet things and you just feel so seen. It's like we're all living the same fucking life. And someone tweeted and they were like, they force themselves now to watch 10-minute videos because the concentration levels are so bad. Like, what do you mean you're not entertained after 5 seconds?
Not only did I force myself to watch it, I didn't speed it up. I actually listened to it on one speed. Because normally I'd be like 2.0, let's watch this thing. And I was like, where are you rushing to?
Yeah, exactly. Where are you going? Just to move on to the next thing.
Going? Listen and watch it. I forced myself to watch telly and put my phone away. I'm like, just watch
I have to do that.
Just watch
I can't. It's so bad.
Just sit there and watch it. You guys realize I don't talk until I've done it. I have a rule now. If I'm leaving the house, I don't look at my phone until I'm on the train.
Yeah. That's good.
Like as in I will wake up, pray, shower, gym. I will not talk until I've done those things. I try to do because it's like this is insanity.
It's too much of a distraction. Yeah. I'm exactly the same. Like yesterday, I was just in the house and Anaya had gone to bed and I was just like, I want to watch Love is Blind. I need to catch up on it because there's no reason why it should be taking me this long to watch Love is Blind. Like no reason, but it's because I'm constantly in and out. And I can't even say it's anything other than me not just looking at my phone. So it will be on in the background and I'll hear something interesting. Then I've got to go rewind it. Every minute, rewind. Just sit and concentrate and watch the damn thing. And it's like, for me at night, like if I have trouble sleeping, I'm just like, let me just go on TikTok and I'm just scrolling. All I do is scroll.
Because if you had, because I used to have trouble sleeping and someone was just like, when you wake up, don't engage your brain. Like let's say in the middle of the night,
let your brain heal.
Just sit there. Just actually sit there. Like eventually the sleep will come back. But as soon as you pick up your phone, you've engaged your brain. You're awake. You're stimulated again. You've seen a TikTok that's pushed you off. You've seen this thing that's that. We should just have world no social media day.
Yeah, we definitely should.
Just a couple of days.
Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, all of you, man.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Turn it
I'm
off
so
for a
tired
day.
Of it.
Yeah, give everyone a day off from it. And the thing is, I feel like,
because I heard her, and then not people were like, well, she's going to need it for music promotion, blah, blah, blah. But also, and it's so funny because I don't know Arby,
but did she tweet
I follow her. She put it on Instagram. I follow her. And I followed her for quite a while. I really like her as an artist, whatever. From what I know from her socially, she'll be back.
Really?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, there are some people that are like that as well. But the thing is, it's hard. Like, I don't even judge. Like, I don't judge because it is hard. And especially when your job depends on it. That's a whole different thing.
Like I think someone like her should have been like, get a social media manager and just don't look at it.
Because if you, exactly. Because she's going to like, I don't know that there's a world in which today you can be an artist and not post.
Yeah,
because that's how you keep engaged with. But then again, why do we need to be engaged with fucking fans? Back in the day, no one was engaged with Madonna and Janet Jackson and Mariah Carey.
Like superstars
were superstars. Like you couldn't fucking DM Mariah Carey. You
not
fucking
that
mad.
She can read it, but I can DM Mariah Carey.
You can. It might be in her requests. It might not send. But you can, there's a function there to go and do that. Before you could not. So they were very much up there and we were very much down there, like in the nicest way possible. But now it's like, so how did they do it before? Because good king.
Wasn't there.
But the thing is, how did Michael Jackson sell out arenas globally with no social media?
He just made really good fucking music and there was newspapers and television.
That's mad.
That's all it is.
Because we can do that now. We still have
good. The reason why we can't do that now is that there's too many options for us all to be on one platform. Then all you had was television or radio. So you were all, that's all everybody went to. That's what you went to all the time but now there is so much like access to everything, on everything sort of thing. And obviously it has, not to sound like fucking old fucking women, it has its benefits, it's great, blah, 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 blah. But I just don't think I should be this taking up this, like people's thoughts, what people think, someone's content, this should be taking up this much space in my life. I speak for myself. Go touch some grass and read a fucking book.
Yeah, definitely.
Like shit.
I saw a TikTok that was like, stop thinking that you're gonna read bell hooks.
No,
what's that book called?
You're never going to finish it. You're never going to finish it.
When I saw that, do you know what was so scary about that? Is I had just picked it up and put it on my nightstand.
Anybody that's finished that book.
No, honestly, I picked it up and I was like, I actually want to like get back into reading.
You're not going to finish it.
babe, did I even start it? I picked it up.
Promise you.
I read like the opening chapter or whatever, put it down. This is me in my house and I saw that TikTok.
I go in and out of it.
That's so weird.
All the time. And it's great. It's absolutely, like, it's a brilliant book. Bell Hooks, brilliant book. Never have I finished it. I don't know what the last word says. I have never, like, I don't think anyone's going to finish that book. Do you know what it is? I think, like, because for me, I was getting into it and it starts banging you in your face. You're like, please, Belle, I've heard.
Yeah.
I don't actually need this amount of truth. I don't need this amount of, like, thinking, you digging dirt out of your nails.
Yeah, sorry, I love it. I was going to send you a dandruff video yesterday.
I'm glad you fucking did it.
I'm going to send it. It was fucking, oh my God, it was so...
Do you know how mad it is for your friend to tell you to not do something? Do you know you hate me?
What do you mean?
No, I'd rather not get
okay. I respect your boundaries.
I don't give a fuck.
I respect your boundaries.
No, to be fair, you do when I stop sending you videos that you don't want to see.
That's how people want people to talk to each other now.
Yeah.
I would prefer you didn't send me that video, Audrey. I respect your boundaries, Tolly.
Thank you for respecting my boundaries. Now we can carry on with our friendship and relationship in a well-managed way. And I hope all is well with you. I've got nothing fucking left. You know what? That's what I'm going to talk about. I can't lie, I've got nothing left, Odds.
Yeah, my brain is on empty.
You have taken me out with that. Do you know what's so good for the soul? Laughing.
No, laughing. Bro, like, listen, nothing feels truly better. I love laughing.
And I love that I can laugh as the black person that I am.
Yeah, just cackle.
I love that my laugh doesn't, like, I remember someone saying to me, it's like, you laugh so loudly. And I was like, and I'll never stop.
Yeah, no, that's joy. That's joy at its purest form.
I never try to laugh sexily. I will cackle.
Oh my God.
I will hit you. I will roll on the floor. I love laughing. Stop. Like, you can't tell me there's a coof way. Like,
no, there ain't.
It's not
that funny then.
Like, it's exactly.
It's not that funny.
It's actually not that funny. Audrey, do you know what you do a lot in meetings? Audrey is the fucking worst. Your fake laugh is awful.
Oh, is it? I know, it's very, like, obvious.
Oh my God.
That's some years of working in an office.
Say something from, like, work meeting.
So I was thinking about, if you guys would send your stats over.
I'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, I did do that.
She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. She's like, yeah. And I look at her by the Zoom, I'm like, you're not slick.
It's actually, I don't need to laugh. Like, I could just agree. I don't know why I need to laugh. It's just so instinctive. Yeah. What the fuck was that? It was like I was glitching. What the fuck?
I just think I just don't laugh if I don't find it funny.
Yeah, no, you don't. You're just like, okay. So is there anything you need to, like, prepare for? Is there anything you
yeah. How are you faking it? Why are you laughing? Like, why are you laughing?
Oh,
and the worst thing is, like, when the conversation is done, I'm like, how are we going to get at this meeting? Like, and everyone's just kind of like, everyone said their points.
What, like on a Zoom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My coach is always like, okay, cool, like, when you have our emails, let us know if you need anything. And then, because sometimes I'm like, we're finished talking,
it's
guys.
actually finished.
Like,
especially them meetings that didn't even need to be a meeting, honey. Could have been an email.
The last one.
Oh my God. No. What? And the thing is, I'd be rushing to get to it. And it's just like, that could, like, honestly, like, sometimes it's so much more productive to just send an email with bullet points.
Yeah.
Of just being like, here's what we need from you. Anything you need from us. Here's the contact details.
Yeah.
Here's where you need to be. Like, we don't actually all need to take time out of our day.
We can actually cancel out briefing calls.
Yeah, briefing calls. Because that's what's in the brief already.
That's in the brief you sent me. And sometimes I'll be like, I've got the brief open and I'm going to read through it. I can read.
Yeah, I can actually read.
Do you know what else I want cancelled? The person I saw TikTok about it and it made me proper laugh. The person that started the whole, like, oh, what's your name and the fun facts? Fuck off.
I know, like, no, let's just get to the fucking point.
Fuck off.
Yeah, let's go around and introduce ourselves and say fun facts about yourself.
Why?
How is that going to benefit this call? Like, it's not like the fun facts I want to get out of here.
One time I was at a Hindu and there was like, say your name, but like say a word that describes your name. So like, tasty Talani. I was like,
that's shit.
Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, that's pretty
like,
shit.
let's just get to the jokes. Let's start stripping. Let's try drawing cocks and drinking from cock straws.
Yeah, let's get to it.
All of this tasty Talani is not necessary.
Yeah, let's get to it. Do you also know what I'm kind of done with as well? Parties with themes.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm actually over it. The only thing that can low-key run is an all-black party.
All black is fine.
All black is actually fine.
All white. For the guy you was going to say all white.
No, because even for me, I'm tired. as she sits here today in basically all white.
Like, just let me come as I am.
Just let people wear what they want to wear.
I don't mind the like smart casual.
No, tell me a code.
Glamour.
But a theme, let me know, because like an invitation that was like, come like red carpet ready. Cool.
Yeah.
I know what the expectations are. Black tie, cool. Gala, dressed to impress.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at all of them things. But when you're now telling me to go find a burgundy and gold outfit.
Oh, did you really love pastel?
Yeah, what does that even mean? Because I'm just going to wear all white, honey.
Me alone.
Is white a pastel?
I don't know.
I've got...
I don't even know.
Yeah, because
lilac,
lilac,
like
baby
lilac,
blue, baby pink.
baby pinks.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah.
Like, or there'll be like neutrals.
Yeah, neutrals. Did I have a theme at my baby shower? No, I didn't.
No, you didn't have
I
a
just
baby
said,
shower.
I just had a theme for the colours.
Your
Like,
Hindu,
for the
you had a
actual
theme.
baby shower. Yeah, I just had the all white night, didn't I?
No, you had an all white night. You had the brown
they had the
bikinis.
browns.
We had the brown
yeah,
bikinis, brown tone bikinis.
Yeah.
There was another theme. I can't remember now though. But that's fine. The best theme I saw on a Hindu, and I was like, this is sick, was like she's left the jungle and everyone has to wear like animal print.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
That's
that
clever.
is so clever.
Yeah, I love that.
That kind of thing I can go with.
Yeah, that's very
like
clever.
I can do a theme when it's like a Hindu.
Yeah, if for Hindus,
Like
it's fun.
for a little Hindu.
Yeah,
it's
you have
like,
to have a couple of themes. But I'm just talking about a regular night out.
Yeah.
It's like people can't just have parties anymore without attaching a theme. Just let people fucking wear what they want. However, again, no, because there's a difference between dress code and theme.
Yeah.
I'm not here for theme. Like, leave me alone. Like, I don't want to wear fucking denim. I don't want to fucking wear like
Well, it's when they
neutrals.
say a random like word, it's like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
They'll be like, I don't even have to explain it. Like, but you know the worst theme, which is so funny, Afrocentric. Leave me alone.
No. I'm not going to that. I'm not going.
Leave me alone.
I'm actually not going. That's awful. I'm not going to
Because if
that.
I tie Gele now, you people will say
Because
I'm doing
even
too
when I
much.
used to go to Ghana
Leave me alone.
Independence, even then I used to still wear American apparel, okay?
But what's wrong with wearing your African heritage?
Nothing,
Why
but
can't you wear the African prince?
But don't
Why
tell-
can't you crown your head with a Gele?
no, I can if I'm
Why
going
can't
to a
you release
wedding.
your bun and let out your afro, the
No.
black queen that you are?
No,
my sister.
no, I can't do that. I don't want
Why
anyone
can't you embrace the
No.
African in you?
No, because I am African.
Because you, my black sister, carry the world on your shoulders.
Exactly like that meme. I'm not a meme. I'm
If
not
I see another picture,
of a black woman
imagine if
carrying
you,
the
like,
world.
go link a guy, yeah, and you go to his house
Yes.
and he's got art, and the art is like a woman on her knees and him carrying over the world.
Oh
over
my
his
God. I'll be like,
shoulders.
Hotep! Call the police! Hotep! I'll be like using all my emergency
And his
shortcuts on my
afro's
phone.
out, and he's there carrying the globe.
I will just know that's
And
what
he's
Hotep.
posing.
I'll be like, abort!
Get me away from me!
I'll be like, Hotep!
And that was all of his artwork.
No, that's not a bit
And every
of me.
artwork was a shirtless black art man with a world
No,
on his shoulders.
we've got a few friends here who are very Afrocentric like that.
Yeah.
So when we get like birthday cards or whatever, we know before we even open it, we know it's them.
I've got a friend who's like, without, she will never send you a birthday card that doesn't have a black queen.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, where do you even get these from? It's like a little girl with an afro
Yep.
wearing like
Which is,
kente.
I think it's lovely. I
No,
think
it's very
really,
cute.
really
Like I love that. That's people's like thing. It's not me, but I love that football. I just know
I think
straight
it's
away.
important for kids. I always do that for kids.
Yeah, they should see.
They
They should see themselves. Yeah. It's
Black
cute for
cards
kids.
that you see.
Yeah.
But sis, I don't need a black girl saying "Slay Queen, Happy Birthday."
Yeah.
I am 35. I am okay.
No, it's actually true.
I love being black.
No,
like,
it's actually
fine.
true.
You don't need to
It's
affirm
it's
me.
actually so true.
Like Slay Queen.
Yeah, it's so fucking true.
Slaylicious birthday. It doesn't have to be a Slaylicious
35,
birthday.
35.
35.
35.
Leave me alone. Just give me a card say to my special friend.
Oh my
Please
God.
leave me
Oh,
alone. Okay,
no.
we're done.
Yeah, we're done.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, that was funny, man.
I had a great time.
That
recording
got dark, then it got light,
I
then it
had
got dark again, then
a
it got
brilliant-
light again. We are so
There were
multifunctional.
so many times
Multifaceted even.
in this space that I'm like, I don't give a heck if nobody else enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
I had a ball.
I had me a great time.
I had a ball.
And we hope that radiates through the screen.
Indeed,
And as we
indeed.
leave you with joy, may the rest of your day, your week, your year, your month be joyous.
Indeed,
May you be
indeed.
happy. May you find love. May you find hope. May in this dark, dark space of world, may you always find laughter. I've been your girl, Tolly
Amen.
T.
And just call me Audrey.
Bye.
This episode is brought to you by Spotify.